Hello, my name is Daniel Prisnick, and this is my manuscripted oral interpretation of Reverend William Marion Branham's teaching on Moses. This is part of a dramatized sermon preached in 1956, and for those of you who read the Bible will recognize this portion and hopefully be able to connect a little more. "Amram, dear," she met him at the door and kissed him and said, "I have your supper real good and warm," but said, "Dear, you look so pale. What's the matter?" He said, "Oh, Jochebed, if you only knew what's going on. Oh, it's worse than ever." "What?" "Shh, can't tell it now. The children's around. Wait till after supper and I'll tell you about it." "Okay." So she had supper ready and got supper up and took all the kiddies and put them into bed. So they went in. He said, "Jochebed, I want to tell you something. One of the most horrible things is happening." "What?" He said, "They're going to have another council tonight. And when they do, they're going to set some other burden upon us people." So then, let's go over to the king's palace. King Pharaoh brings them all out there and said, "All right, all you generals, what's the matter with you around here? I give my orders here. This people is increasing all the time. What's the matter? Can't we stop this?" Said, "Someday they'll come another army in here, and all these enemies of ours out of Goshen over there, these Israelites, they'll join themselves to this army, and they'll overcome us. And our great economy will be torn down. Our kingdom will be destroyed. They'll take us. What's the matter with you? Speak up, somebody. Don't you have something to say?" Oh, he was mean and dirty. All the generals were shaking. One of them raised up and said, "Long live King Pharaoh." "Well, say what you're going to." Said, "Long live King, your highness, sir." He said, I would desire you put more burdens upon the people." "You numbskull! You already put plenty of burdens upon the people, and yet they increase." "Oh, why, you... If that's all the ideas you got, just keep it to yourself." Oh, he was rough. And after a while, one raised up, great big smile on his face like the devil. He said, "Long live King Pharaoh." "I've got the idea." Said, "Well, speak up. Don't just stand there like that." Said, "You know, these people are increasing so fast. Some of their people has as many as 14 children. Sometimes they have 20 children. And our people don't have maybe one." Said, "They're increasing so fast, they're just covering the whole land." See, God was doing something. God always pulls the wool over the devil's eyes, you see? See? He knows what he's doing, see? And all these women just having lots of children. "Why," he said, "long live the king. I'll tell you what. Every time a woman gives birth to a little boy baby, go out in the land there, get some women that's not mothers, you see. Women that have never had children. Women that don't want children and don't love children. Long-nosed witches, see. Longer the nose, the better. Old long fingers and painted up faces, and get them. They don't know what a mother's love is. So then when a little boy baby's being born, why, let them go and get the little boy baby, bring him out and bust his head against the wall. Throw it back in the house to the mother like that. Throw him down in a big well. Oh, better than that. Take him out, tie his hands and feet, throw him out and fatten up the crocodiles. That's the way to get rid of it. They won't increase very much, because there'll be no men left. Kill all the little boy babies." Oh, Pharaoh says, "That's the idea. That's a good idea." See what the devil is? He's wicked, isn't he? The next day when Amram was down there working, he heard the issue that had been made. And oh, he goes home and said, "Oh, Jochebed, oh, darling, let me tell you something. You know what the order was issued? To kill all the little boy babies." And he told her, said, "Oh, I just can't stand it." Upstairs he went again to pray. That night he prayed like he never prayed before. Are we supposed to keep praying? Oh, pray on. Is that right? Just keep on praying. No matter what goes on, keep on praying. Now the first thing you know, He prayed all night. Oh God, be merciful. Help, oh God. We pray that you will help us in some way. And back down he came around daylight. The end.